what's going on? Dan here. Time for another episode of First Bite. I am sports deprived because of the whole quarantine, COVID, shutdown thing, so I'm just wearing any random jersey that I could find right now. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason for me to own a Miami Dolphins jersey, but I found one in my closet, don't know where it came from. So hey, whatever, I'll go with it today. We're reviewing the Philly Grill today. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I have not had a Philly cheesesteak since the last time I was in Philly, actually. My personal favorite is Jim's in South Philly, corner of South and 4th. And I know that this topic of Philly cheesesteaks ignites a huge debate. So if it's not your favorite, don't yell at me, don't hate me. I like Jim's, okay? Maybe there's a better one. I have not spent an extensive amount of time in Philly, so let me just say this too. I'm glad I'm wearing a Dolphins jersey because as much as I love Philly, you wouldn't catch me dead in an Eagles jersey. So just get that out of the way right now. Philly Grill. This is in the Publix Plaza at the corner of Kingsway and Windhorst, actually. Relatively new. Address 1232 Kingsway Road, Brandon, Florida, 33510. So if you know where that is, if you could find the Publix Plaza, you'll find this. Pretty straightforward. Philly Grill, Philly cheesesteak. I got it with the provolone. They give you a choice, steak or chicken. I got it with the steak. I got the provolone, which don't fall for that cheese whiz crap, okay? That's for the tourists too. Get your Philly cheesesteak with provolone. And I also got a little cheddar, just for good measure. I'm a cheesy guy. Double up on the cheese, you know? They had a sign there that they serve their Philly cheesesteaks on Amoroso rolls. The roll, baby. It's all about the roll. They make those in Philly, and I guess they have them shipped in here. So, I mean, if you're going to do a cheesesteak, that's a good start. I also got the grilled onions. If they ask you if you want your Philly, like with Cheese Whiz, like a lot of people like to do the Cheese Whiz thing. Up in Philly, if you're going to order it, you go up to the window, you say, Whiz Wit. Wit, as in, you know, with the onions. Whiz Wit, that means Cheese Whiz and wit, or with the grilled onions. You can also get the raw onions too, but I thought it was funny that in the list of ingredients, they actually ask you separately if you wanted the grilled onions. What kind of cheese? Do you want grilled onions, yes or no? Then the rest of your toppings, what do you want? And I like a place that I can add grilled mushrooms to my Philly cheesesteak too. So anyway, I'm talking, I'm blabbing. Let me just dive in here, yeah? It's not bad. I did see online they use ribeye for their steak there. That's not bad. I don't think it's as good as I remember Jim's being, but I mean, you know, what are you going to do down here in Florida? That's not a bad Philly. I did notice they had other things on their menu too. They had gyros and you can get breakfast. They had hot dogs. If I'm going to a place called Philly Grill, I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak. Quick time out here. I didn't know this existed until today. I was just thinking, before I went there, maybe I should try to find a soda. It seems like it's been a few episodes since I've done my root beer side segment. And I go in there, and they have Hank's Gourmet Soda. And I guess this is a Philly thing. Or where are they? They're headquartered out of a city that's, I guess, just north of Philadelphia. And they have several different flavors of Hank's. Now, they didn't have the red label. They didn't have the regular root beer. They had the green label, the diet root beer, though. So I'll have to make do with that. They also had grape. They have orange cream. They have birch beer. Some of these I didn't see at the place there, but I'm reading this off the website. They got birch beer, vanilla cream, black cherry, ginger beer, pumpkin spice. You will not catch me trying that one. That sounds disgusting. As a soda flavor, whatever. It's location appropriate. I'm eating a Philly cheesesteak. This comes from near Philly. The bottle's nice. They actually got the name etched into the glass. Give it a go. Wow, no, that does not taste like root beer at all. That's very watered down. That's definitely a root beer flavored soda. That is not like a handcrafted, fire brewed root beer. It's very watery. It's not a real root beer. That's like I would drink that like water just to wash down my Philly cheesesteak. I'm not drinking this for the enjoyment of root beer. Hanks, no, sorry, 1.9. Not a good root beer score. Would not recommend. I recant what I said earlier. I tried the pumpkin spice because anything has to be better than that. So, anyway, Philly cheese. Let's get back to this. The ribeye is very flavorful. Man, and you know, for a fatty cut of steak, it's not really fatty and greasy in here. You don't open this up and see big, nasty, disgusting pockets of grease in your sandwich like you would if you went to Geno's or Pat's or anything like that. You know, Geno's and Pat's, the two on opposite corners of, what's the name of that street? Passayunk, I think is how to pronounce that. Neon lights, it's all a spectacle. Two gross sandwiches, only the tourists eat. Geno's or Pat's. You go to Jim's. I'm surprised how tender the meat is, how fatty and how greasy it is not. The cheese doesn't overpower the steak. The mushrooms are a nice finishing touch. That's a good sandwich. Favorite thing in the world? No. A good sandwich. It's the most accurate representation of a Philly cheesesteak that I've seen here in Florida. 7.5. I think that's a fair score. It's not bad. The Amoroso roll definitely helps. The roll's not getting watered down and soggy. I mean, it's holding up really nicely. I'm just being honest. Having been to Philly, I've definitely had better cheesesteak. But this is good for where we're at. So, take it for what it is. Would I recommend trying it? Would I recommend going to Philly Grill? Yes, absolutely I would. I personally will go back. I'm probably going to take Liz there very soon. That's it. Gotta go. That's a review. Deuces. Dan is out. Thanks for watching. It's been another episode of First Bite.